Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for the likes, the comments, and for subscribing. In this video I'll be updating you on Ahil. Guess what? Shashi poisoned Ahil's food and Shaad ended up eating it. Sanam regains her memory and confessed she loves Ahil. And Ahil hugs her tightly. You need to watch till the end to find out how it happened. Please subscribe to this channel and don't forget to click on the notification button to be notified anytime I drop a new video. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up. Tell me what you feel about this video in the comment section. Let's go! Ahil covers up with an excuse that people should be careful around microwaves and hence he said so. Sanam lets him put ointment. Meanwhile, Shashi comes with the poison that she intends to put in the food. Shashi, however, is shocked to see that the new bride herself is tampering with the food by adding chilies profusely. She thinks that since the new bride has already spoiled the food, she ruined her plans too of poisoning Ahil. The new bride rushes to Sanam, asking her to previously take care of herself and if she is okay. She too asks Sanam to take care of herself. If not for her, then for those who value her presence around them. She is boggled. He leaves. Sanam, however, is disturbed by flashes of memory of the incident happening before. At the dining table, Saif arrives first, excited to see what Nazia and Shashi have prepared. Ahil says that he is sure that Janat's food would be marvelous. Shaad asks him how does he know and when has he ever tasted. Ahil is surprised and says that he hasn't eaten but heard a lot, hence made the comment. The new bride comes with biryani, telling Janet especially made it. Shashi comes in with apple pie for Janet. The new bride is shocked. Shashi goes on to serve the first serving to Ahil, remembering how she has poisoned Ahil's apple pie. The new bride asks why Janet made an apple pie. Sanam says that she too is boggled, that she had to make Shaad's chocolate cake, but she ended up making apple pie. Rattled by the explosion of the oven, Shaad asks how can she make this by mistake, as he doesn't like it. She says that she just somehow made it. Ahil, meanwhile, is overwhelmed to hear this and reminiscing of past memories. She is boggled, while Ahil eagerly says that he shall eat it, since it's his favorite. The new bride thinks that before Ahil eats the apple pie, she would make him taste the chili biryani. Both Shashi and the new bride coerce him into eating the dessert and the main course first. Shashi hopes that Ahil isn't disinterested to try the dessert later. Ahil shuts them both and says that he shall try dessert later and first they shall have the biryani. Shashi is disappointed. He takes one serve and is surprised, but he doesn't say a word and finishes it all while the new bride watches eagerly. Through his tears, he gives Sanam a smile. She is boggled and then looks at the biryani. The new bride teases Ahil to spit out the food if he didn't like it, but he continues eating. Then, when Sanam tastes it, she starts coughing badly. Shaad serves her water and she gulps it down. She asks Ahil why is he eating when it is so chilly. Shashi immediately says that he should have the apple pie and asks Sanam to give to him. The new bride frustratedly goes to get water. Sanam is about to feed the apple pie to Ahil when Shaad's hand stops her. He apologizes and says that he shall eat the first serve of his wife. Ahil is frustrated while Shashi is irritated. Shaad takes the bite. He starts to go dizzy immediately. The new bride, however, is amused to see Ahil's plight. Shaad falls on the floor while all rush to him. Sanam goes berserk as to what happened. The new bride wonders who did this. Sanam rushes to Ahil and begs to him for saving her husband's life, as she won't be able to live without it. He walks in a trance and lifts Shaad's body, with Sanam after them. The new bride, however, is very angry at Latif and Ghazala. They vehemently deny that they didn't poison Ahil's pie. She is shocked, wonders who did it, and if not them, then who is it? In her own avatar, Shashi thinks that Ahil is faced in front of her as to how destinies were intertwined. She says that her mother may have died, but she isn't Tanve, and it's Shashi who doesn't know how to feel. She thinks Shaad may be alive or dead for all he cares, but Ahil would have to die, and maybe destiny favored him. But tonight, he shall have to die a very slow, painful death. The screen freezes on her face. Ahil is distraught as he finds doctors desperately trying to save Shaad. Sanam, meanwhile, is on the road rethinking of the innumerable times Shaad saved her and thinks that she owes everything to him. Sanam lies on the ground saying that she only remembers Shaad since her memory loss and she wouldn't be able to live without him. She prays to the Lord to save him. Shashi notices this and thinks that today Ahil shall also die along with him. She cuts some wires underneath their cars. Inside, Ahil thinks that he wanted Sanam, and now Sanam wants him to get her Shaad, and he is in an inexplicable dilemma. He wonders how would he be able to handle Sanam. He then goes out. Sanam, meanwhile, is beside a car when Shashi is walking. She senses Sanam's feet and gets tensed. Sanam too instinctively feels someone's presence, but before she can respond, she finds Ahil on the other side of the car and asks him where and how is Shaad now. He tells that Shaad is out of danger. She hugs him in relief while he is overwhelmed. He too hugs her back and she is alarmed. He is, however, in tears, while she too responds back. Boggled though, Shashi sees them and accidentally crushes a bottle underneath her feet, jolting Sanam. She wonders why is she so happy with Ahil, as if she has hugged him several times before. She wonders why she feels so nice in his arms. He thinks, however, that she may have forgotten, but her heart still beats for him. She asks if she can meet Shaad. He asks her to get in the car. Ahil and Sanam, oblivious of this, seat in the car and drive off, while Shashi smirks evilly. Inside, the new bride enjoys her time with Saif while deploying him for her latest evil plot successfully. In the car, Sanam apologizes to Ahil for being so bitter to him the other day, and that the biggest thing is that despite her anguish, he is helping her, and thanks him profusely. He thinks that he can die, but not fail her promise. She says that even though he shall not say, but he is happy for her and Shaad, as he must have seen today how much she loves Shaad. She asks Ahil to respond while he is too frustrated when he tries to talk. She informs him of the hurdle ahead and then asks him to slow down and defines that the brakes are not functional. He desperately tries to get Sanam to dock, but the car ultimately hits and throws Sanam rolling off. Just then, Shaad comes out of his sleep, scared and tense for Janat. He takes off his IV lines and rushes out, surprising the nurses too. Meanwhile, Shashi smirks that she sent Ahil and got rid of one of her enemies anyway. Ahil finally wakes up with a splitting headache and calls out for Sanam, but doesn't find her in the side seat. He is shocked and begins to call out for her, highly worried for her. In the woods, Ahil desperately calls out for Sanam, disheveled and distraught, as he finds Sanam departure too. He finally spots her lying unconscious on the ground and is dumbstruck. He rushes to her and asks her to open her eyes, saying that she can't leave her while she lies unconscious in his arms. He says that he won't be able to live without her and begs her to open her eyes as he loves her immensely. Flashbacks of Ahil's love for Sanam are shown. Ahil is shocked to hear Sanam's voice calling out that she loves him immensely. She says that she has waited for a long time to be able to come back to him. He hugs her tightly. She tells that the new bride has sold her sister off. Ahil is distraught. She again dozes into unconsciousness, while Ahil says that he shall never go away again. He rushes to get water from the car and then sprinkles on her face, and she finally wakes up. He immediately tells her that now he won't let anything happen to her. She wakes up with a start. She asks why does he address her as Sanam, as she is Janat, and he can't remember this. He is heartbroken and appealed. She gets up and begins to go while he is speechless. Sanam and Ahil are lost in the jungle, while she reprimands him for the way they are trapped here, when she should be with Shaad. They begin with their verbal discourse and argument while she keeps instigating him to go on. He is shocked and asks her to keep quiet, but she thinks that he is ordering her and refuses to listen. He grabs her face and shows them tribal people standing ahead. Seeing whom both are scared, she instinctively ducks behind Ahil. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and come back for more updates from your favorite Z Word series.